Edgar Berlanga is still riding high after his big payday from fighting Canelo Alvarez, but the real question is, what's next for him? After losing decisively to Canelo, Berlanga has been seen handing out cash on a beach in Mexico, but behind the scenes he's already planning his comeback. With rumors of a fight against Jaime Munguia and dreams of a Canelo rematch, can Berlanga prove he's more than just a one-hit wonder? Stick around to find out how he plans to turn things around in his quest for redemption. Berlanga may have lost to Canelo Alvarez, but he's far from giving up. The 27-year-old Puerto Rican fighter is already mapping out his next steps, aiming to fight top contenders and climb back to the top of the super middleweight division. With his sights set on Jaime Munguia, another rising star, Berlanga is gearing up for a Mexico vs. Puerto Rico showdown that could reignite his career. Will he be able to bounce back and earn a second shot at Canelo? As Berlanga enjoys the attention and money from his last fight, he's well aware that the boxing world is watching his every move. A win against Munguia could open doors to bigger opportunities, but there's no guarantee Canelo will want a rematch after their one-sided bout. Berlanga's future in the ring now hinges on how he performs in these critical upcoming matchups, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Can he prove he deserves another chance at the crown, or will he fall short again? Edgar Berlanga is still riding the wave of his recent success, soaking up the attention and celebrating his big payday after his fight with Canelo Alvarez on September 14. While on vacation in Mexico, Berlanga was spotted handing out money to people on the beach, although it's not clear if these individuals were actually his fans. Many believe Berlanga is cleverly using this gesture as a publicity stunt to maintain a positive public image, especially following his high-profile bout. The event provided plenty of opportunities for photos and buzz, helping to boost his visibility. Berlanga reportedly earned between $1 million and $3 million from his fight with Canelo, though exact details of his pay-per-view (PPV) share remain unknown. The fight itself brought in around 650,000 buys on DAZN, which is considered a strong performance in terms of PPV sales. Despite being the much larger fighter, Berlanga was thoroughly outboxed by Canelo, who won by unanimous decision. Looking ahead, Berlanga is focused on bouncing back and is already mapping out a path to secure a rematch with Canelo. The Brooklyn native is eyeing a fight with Jaime Munguia, ranked 2 by the WBC, as his next big test. Berlanga believes that a victory over Munguia, 44-1, 35 KOs, would position him for another shot at Canelo, especially given the historical excitement surrounding Puerto Rico vs. Mexico boxing matchups. He sees Munguia as the perfect stepping stone toward proving his worth in the division. Berlanga's longer-term plan also includes capturing the IBF title from William Skull, which he feels would make him an even more attractive option for Canelo. By securing these two major victories, Berlanga believes he could set himself up for another high-profile, potentially multi-million-dollar bout with Canelo, despite their one-sided first fight. However, there are serious questions about whether Canelo would be interested in a rematch. Given how one-sided their first fight was, many doubt that Canelo would see the value in facing Berlanga again so soon. Canelo's victory was comprehensive, and for a fighter of his caliber, there may be little incentive to run it back unless Berlanga delivers some truly remarkable performances in his upcoming bout. Even with wins over Munguia and Skull, Berlanga would need to prove he has significantly improved to make the rematch appealing to fans and Canelo alike. Skull's recent performance was less than impressive, as he won the vacant IBF title with a questionable unanimous decision victory over Vladimir Shishkin, leaving doubts about his potential as a stepping stone for Berlanga. Promoter Eddie Hearn has also indicated that Berlanga's next move might involve a tune-up fight in either New York or Puerto Rico. The rumored opponent for this potential matchup is journeyman Gabriel Rosado, a seasoned veteran who would provide a solid test for Berlanga without being a major threat. This fight would give Berlanga an opportunity to rebuild his confidence and sharpen his skills, before stepping into the ring with tougher opponents like Munguia or Skull. A strong performance in this tune-up bout could reignite some of the excitement around Berlanga's career and move him closer to his ultimate goal of securing a rematch with Canelo. For now, Berlanga is focused on getting back into the win column and continuing to capitalize on his growing fame in the boxing world. While Edgar Berlanga's sights are set on a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, it's clear he faces a long road ahead before that possibility can become a reality. His next steps will be crucial in shaping his future, especially after such a dominant loss to Canelo in their September 14th bout. Many boxing analysts feel that Berlanga has significant improvements to make if he hopes to compete at the elite level again. His size and power may have carried him far early in his career, but the fight against Canelo exposed weaknesses in his technique and defense. To secure a rematch with a boxer of Canelo's caliber, Berlanga will need to show he's learned from his mistakes and can compete at a higher level against other top-tier fighters. One of the biggest challenges Berlanga faces is overcoming the public perception of his skills following the Canelo fight. His reputation took a hit after being thoroughly outboxed by a smaller, more experienced fighter. While fans appreciate his power, they've also seen that it's not enough on its own to defeat fighters like Canelo, who have world-class ring IQ and versatility. Berlanga will need to demonstrate in his upcoming fights that he's not just a knockout artist, but also a well-rounded fighter capable of handling the nuances of the sport. His rumored fight against Gabriel Rosado could be a critical moment for him, as Rosado's experience could serve as a measuring stick for where Berlanga stands at this stage in his career. In addition to his in-ring performance, Berlanga's team must carefully manage his career moves outside the ring. Promoter Eddie Hearn has already hinted at potential tune-up fights, which would give Berlanga the chance to rebuild his confidence and work on his craft without the pressure of facing top-ranked opponents right away. A fight against Jaime Munguia, however, would present a tougher challenge. Munguia is known for his power and aggression, making him a formidable opponent for Berlanga, and a victory here would certainly boost Berlanga's credibility. A loss, on the other hand, could set Berlanga back even further, so his team will need to weigh these decisions carefully as they plot his comeback. Ultimately, the road to a rematch with Canelo will depend on Berlanga's ability to make meaningful improvements in both his boxing skills and his public perception. Canelo is not likely to entertain a rematch unless Berlanga shows he's a different fighter than the one who lost so decisively in their first encounter. Fans, too, will need to be convinced that Berlanga has what it takes to challenge the best in the division. For now, Berlanga is riding high off the attention and financial rewards from his fight with Canelo, but if he truly wants to secure another shot at the unified champion, he'll need to get back in the gym, work hard, and prove himself in the ring. The coming months will be crucial for his career trajectory, and all eyes will be on Berlanga to see if he can rise to the occasion. In conclusion, Edgar Berlanga's journey in the boxing world is a testament to resilience and determination. Despite facing a significant setback against Canelo Alvarez, he remains focused on his goals, ready to take on top contenders like Jaime Munguia. By demonstrating his skill and proving he can compete with the best, Berlanga hopes to earn a second chance at the title. His upcoming fights will be crucial in shaping his legacy and determining his place in the super middleweight division. As fans eagerly await Berlanga's next move, the boxing community is buzzing with anticipation. The stakes are high, and with each fight, he has the opportunity to either solidify his status as a contender or face further challenges in his career. Whether he ultimately gets that coveted rematch with Canelo or carves out a different path, one thing is certain: Berlanga's journey is far from over, and the boxing world will be watching closely to see how he bounces back from this pivotal moment in his career.